Hi, my name is Dr. Jerry Cronin, and welcome to NAT211. This is Anatomy and Physiology 2. And in this class, what we're going to do is we're going to be focusing on the holistic anatomy and physiology of the human body. Holistic health is based on restoring the normal structure and function of the human body for optimal wellness. In order to understand how to restore balance to the body, we need to understand each system and what it should normally be functioning. And that's what we're going to be doing for the next 3 months. Each time you check in, I'd like for you to check the announcements on the course homepage first. This is telling you what's going on. This is going to tell you what's planned for the week, what we have planned to do, whatever. When you do check in, for the first time, I want you to look at the syllabus. It's on the course homepage. It's on the left-hand side. And look through it. See what's expected of you, see what's expected of us, and see how everything's going to be worked out as far as that goes. This is going to tell us when each module is due. This is going to tell us what's due in each module. You'll also see that weekly under the course checklist. And on your first time here, I'd like for you to definitely go over to the Cyber Cafe under the course homepage. Introduce yourself. If you do it within the first 48 hours, there's extra credit for it. We're going to be together for the next 15 weeks or so it's good for us to get to know one another. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I put a video there of myself. Tell me, do you have children? Who's helping you? Is there anybody helping you? Do you have a job? Where are you from? Right? You also want to download the e-textbook. That's what we're going to be using to study from. And that's also listed on the course homepage. This is a step-by-step approach to each week's module. There's going to be also a PowerPoint. There's an interactive activity and lesson materials for each module. You go through them, kick them, pretend you're buying a car, kick the tires, see how it is. Each week you want to select the project that you want to do as far as that goes and post it onto the discussion board. Each week there's roughly, give or take, 10, 15, maybe 12 different projects that you're welcome to do. Pick one that you like, that interests you. Post it on the discussion board. Let us learn about it. Okay. As I had mentioned, our Cyber Cafe, that's our meet and greet. And it's not just for one time. What's going to happen is that each week, if there's something you want to discuss, maybe you found a recipe for herbal tea. I love herbal tea recipes. Maybe you found something cute that your child can do. Maybe you want to post a picture of the latest snowfall or something like that. That's where we're going to have that. So if it's away from anatomy and physiology and you want to share it with us, put it right there. It's go there. We'll see it. Each week we are going to be checking it. Okay. Now, when we do go to the discussion board, you want to realize that this is going to be basically our central way of communicating with one another. This is where we're going to post our essays, any projects that we have, any labs or anything like that as far as it goes for the module. My idea is that what we're going to do is we're going to be learning from each other in a fun way. It's very, very important that we all participate in the discussion board early on. What happens here is that if everybody waits to the last minute, nobody has a chance to respond, nobody has a chance to read anything. All right? So we want to I know our lives are rushed, but this is a place where we'll be able to sit down, read something, enjoy it, take our time and think about it. I know how our life gets busy. I know how we have tons of things to do. Somebody's sick, we have to go somewhere, our job's pulling us, the children, whatever. But this is going to give us an opportunity to learn. The hardest part of learning is to being able to understand it. And this is our opportunity to understand the work. Our weekly discussion, it should be roughly 250 to 500 words. We don't want to be repeating information that somebody has already listed there. That's silly. I mean, we can certainly read it once. We don't need to read it twice as far as it goes. You're allowed to and encouraged to include personal experiences, observations, right? The way you understand something or something you've done is probably different than the way I might understand it. Right? When we do make a statement, we do want to be able to back it up with scholarly research, and that research shouldn't be over 5 years old. When we're talking about science, anything over 5 years, as far as that goes, we consider ancient almost. And by the way, we don't want to use things like Wikipedia. We don't want to use somebody's blog. We want to use something that's considered a referenced material. Wikipedia, anybody can go in there and put their information in there. Same with a blog. Same with an ad. We don't want to be going to Joe's Perfect Tea and tell us the good things about cinnamon tea or something like that. You know, we do want to look it up. We want to find out and make sure that we have legitimate scholarly research. You want to be creative when you post these things. Welcome to make videos. You're welcome to make PowerPoints, Prezzies, make it as a brochure. Make it somewhat exciting. Bear in mind, you want to learn how to use all these different things, and isn't it a lot easier to learn how to use PowerPoint and videos with me than with something that's much, much more important? All right? We're very forgiving here as far as that goes when you're trying new methods. Now, you definitely want to make sure that you cite the information. If you don't cite it, that's considered plagiarism, and you don't want to do that. Okay? And if you cite information that you didn't use, then that's fabrication. So you just don't want to be taking a list of all these citations, sticking it in there, and saying, well, it's somewhere in there as far as it goes. That's fabrication. Okay? Either one of these, if being done, can end up having you sent to the student, the Dean of Student Services. Right? You don't want to start out like that. I have a virtual office on the in the class here. Feel free to post questions about the class. If you can't find something, maybe something is confusing, maybe you don't understand where to get something, maybe something didn't come in, post it there. I'll be looking at that all the time. And if you can answer a fellow student's question, feel free to. You just don't want to post anything there of a personal nature. That you can send to me in the email, a personal email. My virtual office, everyone can see it, so you certainly don't want to be posting something personal there. And when you do email me, what you want to do is you want to let me know who you are. You want to let me know who you are and what class you're in. I had a student once who kept emailing me, and her tagline or her return address was hotchick@aol.com. Every time I'd email her back, I would get a bounce thing. Her mailbox was full. She kept emailing me, and each email got more and more frustrated and angry at me. She thought I was ignoring her. I didn't know who she was. I had no idea who hotchick@aol.com is. So when you email me, tell me who you are, tell me the class that you're in. That'll make things a lot easier for both of us as far as it goes. Okay? I do log into the class definitely once a day and during the weekend. So I will be there. It's not like I'm ignoring you as far as that goes. And I wanted to mention also we have a doc sharing. In doc sharing, you're going to be finding such things as the PowerPoints. You're going to find APA references. And I love to put up videos up there. I'll put them in the discussions, but I'll find videos. I love to put up videos. I love to put up animations. I love to put up things like that. I think it's a lot easier to learn sometimes when you have a game, when you have a video, something like that as far as that goes. So make sure you check that out. Okay? Once a week, just go in there and check it out as far as it goes. Don't forget, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'm here. I want to see you succeed. Your success is my success. All right? Once again, I'm Dr. Jerry Cronin, and once again, welcome to NAT211, Anatomy and Physiology, Part 2.